Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm so good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. So, Arushi, right?
Yes,
So, Arushi, how was your day today?
my day was superb.
It was super. That's
Yes,
cool.
yes, it was
All
so
right.
good.
All right. So, my name is Himanshu, and I'll be the instructor for today's session. Very welcome. And I just want to ask you that have you read the document which was attached to the session?
No, actually, no document was given to me. I have tried
Mm-hmm.
to open, but no content was there.
All right. All right. So, don't worry. I'll surely help you with that. So, today's topic is about brands. All right. So,
Pranks,
brands. Do you love shopping?
brands. Okay, sorry, I
Brands,
heard
brands. Yeah, yeah.
pranks.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
So, do you love shopping?
Yeah, of course, I do love shopping.
Of course. So the today's session is all about brands. So, just give me a quick little introduction of yours so that we can start the session. Okay.
Okay, my name is Arushi. I am working with a corporate company, and
Mm-hmm.
I have been with Clapingo, I think, since 4 to 5 months. It's my
Okay.
95th session.
All
And
right.
with you, it's my first session. I think you are new to Clapingo. That's why.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And yeah, that's all about me.
All right. 95 sessions you have taken so far in 3 to 4 months.
Yes, 94.
That's great. Actually, yeah, I just joined 2 days ago.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. So it's my
So
third day
I should
today.
say welcome to Clapingo.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, all right. So, shall we start with the session now?
Yes,
So
yes, please.
let's
Yeah.
have an interesting conversation regarding brands because even I love shopping. So let's talk about let's talk about some of your favorite brands. So could you tell me what are your favorite brands?
Okay, so
Hmm.
brands means like, okay, I'll say about shopping. If I go to shopping, I prefer buying from Max or Lifestyle. These are my favorite
Hmm.
brands because
Hmm.
I think the sizes are good and I
Hmm.
like the products. That's why I think I like shopping from those brands. That's why I haven't tried many brands. Like
Okay.
I don't like to experiment with the clothes or with my
All right.
stuff. That's why.
Okay. So you're a regular buyer of Max and Lifestyle. You said like.
I cannot say regular buyer, but I like the products of Max and Lifestyle. Yes.
Okay, so you basically love the product. So because I think lifestyle has a lot of brands inside, right? It's a big store and they have different kind of brands all over. So it works like that,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because I think I've been to lifestyle a couple of times, so I could see a lot of brands over there, like different kinds of brands for different kinds of apparels, right? All right. So there
Okay.
is no
Yeah,
such.
maybe, but I'm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So all right. So there is no specific brand which you follow or maybe you love. That's what you said, right?
No, no, there's no
Okay.
specific because I'm very bad at remembering the brands. I think if I go for shopping, if I like something, I just buy it. I don't
Okay.
check like from which brand it is and all those stuff. I think no, because I
All right.
think branded clothes means like you buy it and then I mean, these are clothes after all.
Mm-hmm,
You
mm-hmm.
you need some clothes after a few months. So I don't think it is a permanent thing. So you have to like think a lot before buying things. I am not that kind of person. I like it, I take it, I use it, and I throw it.
All right, all right. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So, Arshit, just tell me, like, what makes you think that the brands are quite different from a normal brand? Like, for example, if you go for a shoe, and if you go for an Adidas shoe, how will that be different from a very basic brand? Like, what are they providing you that they're charging you a lot more money than the actual brand, a normal brand? So, what do you think? What kind of qualities are they providing, basically?
Okay. So I think first of all, brand is here
Uh huh.
in our
Exactly.
mind that it's
Yeah.
branded. It's branded.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
I don't find a lot of difference because I don't use branded shoes. When it comes to shoes, no, I don't because I
Mm-hmm.
think those are very costly and I can't
Mm-hmm.
afford branded shoes right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I
Mm-hmm.
don't use branded shoes, and
Mm-hmm.
that's why from my experience, I'm telling that our head in mind that it's
Exactly.
branded, so we have to. Of course, there is a big difference. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
when it's branded. it, I think it looks rich or different or like
Mm-hmm.
lavish. I
Mm-hmm.
cannot use the proper word, but
Mm-hmm.
that's how it is. But otherwise also I can, you're okay with no brand stuff.
For sure.
I mean, which is not branded, but it looks good.
Yeah, I
So
think there's a
that's how
little
I
bit
think.
difference of sure, sure. In my opinion, I think there's a little bit difference of quality as well. And the after sales services.
Mm-hmm.
For example, if you buy a shoe from a well-known brand, if you find any kind of alteration, any kind of defect, you can always go to them and you can ask for maybe
Yeah.
a refund or maybe an exchange. But if it comes to something which is locally made, they won't entertain you that much, right? They'll be like, we don't have this policy, and they'll just try to get rid of you. So that's the kind of after sales services which brands provide you, right? So I think
Okay,
that's
but
the
again, when
subtle
it,
difference. Hmm.
yeah,
Please
that's a subtle
continue.
difference. But
Yeah.
I think when it comes, when you're buying branded stuff, I think there should not a chance of like damage or anything. It should be perfect because it's branded. That's how I think. It
All
should
right.
not be defective product if it's
Of
branded.
course.
And
Of
if
course.
it's local, I think it's obviously cheaper. So if
Hmm.
it's damaged or defective also, we would be fine. I mean, we would use it if we can use. If not, then I
Hmm.
think we would get some other. But
Hmm.
yeah, I mean, sometimes if not about shoes, if it's about some other things, I think yeah, I would go with brands like electric, yeah, electric
Absolutely.
things. I like
Abs-
branded, like
Yeah. For
headphones, phone
example,
and all.
yeah. Because the kind of quality they provide. For example, if you would go for a normal headphone, which is like I'm not gonna say any brand name, but which is like XYZ brand, and it doesn't have that bass and treble. But if you go for a slightly higher range, I think you'll get the quality and the comfort as well. So it depends, right? They're charging you, but they're also giving you services and facilities as well. All right. So Arushi,
Yeah, yeah,
speaking of
agree.
speaking of shopping, do you love online shopping or like the actual shopping, the physical world?
Okay, actually, I like physical shopping, but it's been 2 years. We are not supposed to go
Yeah,
out and shop, and sometimes it is not good for yourself only. That's why, yes, online shopping is very useful nowadays. You can
exactly.
just sit at home and buy whatever you want. And I
Hmm.
think nowadays things are very easier and yeah, it's convenient, easier, and you get
Hmm.
exactly what you want or what you order.
Exactly.
The online shopping has like here now. Previously, it was like we order something and we get something else. But nowadays, I'm not facing such kind of issues. So I think it's raising their standards. I mean, online
Yeah.
shopping has raised their bar. That's how I feel.
Exactly. So basically, sometimes what happens when you shop online. So you get a lot of options. Like you can select for a particular color, a particular type, like full sleeve and everything. But when you go to a mall, I think you'll have to explore a lot. Like you have to go to different sections, and then it's a strenuous activity overall. But yeah, of course you can you can sit in your like you can lie in your bed and then do online shopping, and the guy will deliver you the items. But sometimes we face some problems
Absolutely.
related to size issues, right? So because
Absolutely.
we have the facility of fitting rooms in the malls and in the shopping outlets. So I think that's kind of so basically there's a balance. So I think in your case you love physical shopping because that's more interesting and you're not able to explore a lot, right?
Yes, now I can say I used to love physical
Mm-hmm.
shopping because nowadays if you go to mall or shops also they are not they don't allow you to like use their trial room
Exactly, due
due
to
to
COVID.
this COVID. And yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So now I think it's better to just sit. It's effortless. Sitting at home and doing online shopping is effortless. And when it comes to size, I think there are a lot of options now. So
Exactly,
you can even exchange or refund. And if you know the brand and the size, I think maybe once or twice you can face the size issue. Later on, you will not face that issue. So I think it's better to
for,
go with online shopping now.
for sure, for sure. And COVID has changed a lot of things into perspective, I guess. So speaking of COVID,
Yes.
I would like to know what was your initial reaction when you came to realize that the country is going to be in lockdown for 25 days straight. So how was the reaction and where were you exactly that time?
Reaction, okay. Reaction was like, okay, it may be, it may stay or it may be there.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh. So
Uh, we can
how
get,
was your how was your daily routine like because it was quite different from the actual lives, right? Because you are stuck inside your houses. So I just want to ask you in that perspective, what was your daily routine like?
okay. Daily routine life was difficult because it was unexpected. We were not prepared. I was in
Exactly.
Pune when COVID has started. Then I
Mm-hmm.
came back to my hometown
Mm-hmm.
and things were changed for me. I had to switch my job. So it was a huge change for me. It was not at all like I don't want to I don't want that things again in my life because it has changed everything, and
Exactly.
personally, professionally, a lot of things had changed. And even I had COVID. In my family,
Mm-hmm.
my parents had COVID. So it
Mm-hmm.
was difficult for me, and I don't think I can explain how was the situation and how was my reaction. I face it somehow, but it was horrible experience I had.
I can totally understand because it was painful for a lot of people because due to COVID, everything
Yes.
just stopped. Everything stalled instantaneously. But right now, if I talk about these days, I think things are getting to recover. If I talk about more shopping
Yes.
complexes and everything, like people, they are already open. People are going because they are
Yes.
fed up of being inside the house because you feel this kind of
Exactly. Yeah.
vacuum because you can't go outside, you can't take fresh air. And we human beings as social animals, we love to interact with people. If I talk about myself, I'm an outgoing
Exactly.
person. Exactly, because I suffered a lot because, but you know what I had to do to kill my time? I was reading a lot of books. So I think I just
Oh,
utilized that time. Yeah. So I read
yes. Very
a
well.
book. Exactly. So I read this book called Think Like a Monk. Have you heard about Jay Shetty?
Yes, I do follow him.
Okay, you follow him. Okay. Do you follow him on YouTube and Instagram as
Yes.
well? All right. So I
Instagram
read
as
his
well.
book. Okay. So it is his autobiography. Have you heard about his book? Think Like a Monk,
It's
right?
in my wish list. Yeah, it's in
It's
my
in your
wish
wish
list.
list.
I'm
I
going to
think
read that. Yes.
you should buy it right away because that book will give you a lot of
Okay.
perspective. You know, I read a lot of chapters on that book. Like he has like explained his journey of becoming a monk from a corporate person, and the journey is amazing. It is full of struggles, full of beautiful moments, and I love that guy because the way he speaks, and I love his eyes as well.
Yeah,
Like he
oh
has
my
beautiful eyes,
God.
exactly because you know he has this
So
British
beautiful.
accent. Yeah, he has British accent because he was
Yes,
brought
yes.
up in UK. And
Exactly.
whenever I watch his podcast, I'm like, you know, I wish I could speak like that someday.
And when like along with his accent, his way of expressing things is just awesome. I mean, you
uh,
feel like you just want to hear him.
exactly.
That's it.
You know, I
It's
watch
so
his
good to
podcast.
listen to him.
Have
Yeah.
you watched any of his podcast on purpose podcast? And he runs a
No, not
podcast.
broadcast. I just
Mhm.
no, no, no.
Must watch, must watch. If you love listening to him, I think you should watch a podcast of his.
Yes.
He talks about different kind of issues like mental breakdown, depression, anxiety, self-improvement,
Meditation.
meditation. Yeah, I also followed his meditation for 20 days. He used to be live
Oh,
on
really?
Facebook and exactly.
Yes,
I
Instagram. Yes.
Mhm. I'm also kind of spiritual person because I've just started meditation and it has helped me a lot because I can see there is a lot of there are no anxiety episodes in my life anymore because I used to get anxious out of nowhere. So these days I'm meditating in the morning, so I think it's quite helpful. You should give it a try if you want. I think it's quite amazing by the way. It's an amazing experience,
Wow, it's
right?
so good to listen from, like, to hear from you about him, and you have actually tried those things because it's good to listen to people, but when when you're sharing your experience, I feel okay. Yeah, I think also try. I should also try.
Exactly, because you won't believe I've been following him since 2017 when he was just making these normal videos, like 3 to 4 minute videos. And the day he got viral, I was so happy that like this guy has finally made it. And now he runs a tea
Yeah,
company, he has a podcast company, and then he has a lot
yeah,
of other things as well. So he's doing really well in
yes,
life, and
yes.
he's kind of when it
And
comes
he's
to
doing, yeah,
yeah,
he's
continue.
doing really good in his personal life also. I like her
Exactly.
wife as well, Radhi. Yeah,
Radhi,
she's so good.
Radhi. She's funny.
Yeah, she's
She's
so good.
she's she's so funny, and the kind of reels she makes, I don't know. I just really love the couple. Like I think sometimes I think
Exactly.
that they look like brother sisters because of their eyes and everything, the features they have. I
Yeah, yeah,
misunderstood. I
yeah,
was
yeah.
like,
You're right.
is she your sister? And I was like, no, they are a couple. And I was like, wow, like these two people are. I think they're made
Yeah.
for each other. So yeah,
Yes,
it
yes. They made a
was.
very good couple.
Exactly. So it was nice talking to you. I think we have 1 minute left for the session to get over. Anything else you
Yes,
would like
yes,
to
yes.
ask? Like, how did you enjoy the session?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it was our first session. I didn't expect this will go so smooth, but
Uh-huh.
it is, and yeah, it's nice talking to you. It's so good.
Well. Thank you so much, Arushi, and I wish to see and I wish to interact with you in the future sessions as well, if you
Sure.
want, of course, and we can
Yes,
discuss
yes,
some
yes, sure.
more about something else. Like,
Exactly. Yeah,
all
yeah,
right,
yeah. We'll do.
for sure, for
Yeah.
sure. So, what's your plan
Thank
after
you
this?
so much.
You're welcome. You're most
Uh,
welcome.
I have done with my dinner already, so I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
walk for some time after this
Mm-hmm.
session, and then I'll go to bed because tomorrow is my office. I have to wake up at 6 o'clock. That's why.
6 o'clock, you wake up at 6 o'clock. Even I have started to build this habit of waking up at 5 a.m. because I just read this
Oh,
book by Robin Sharma. He's an entrepreneur. He's a motivational speaker. Robin Sharma. It says 5 a.m.
I
club.
yes,
5 a.m. club, right? Oh, that book is amazing.
I read it.
He persuaded
It
me
was
to
so good. Yes.
wake up in the morning and get your things done before the world wakes up exactly. And I was like, why was I not doing it? And now I've started to do it. It is difficult, but yeah, it's worth it, by the way.
Do you
Right?
still wake up at 5 o'clock?
Yes. I usually sleep around
Wow.
11 and then I wake up at 5. I think 7 hours of sleep is
Wow,
enough
that's
for a human being, I guess.
yes, yes, yes. It's enough. It's
All
enough.
right. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. So anything else
I would
you would, sorry?
no, no, no. I would like to more about like what do you do after waking up at 5 o'clock. But I think we'll continue in next session because we're already
For
running out
sure.
of time.
For sure, for sure. I
Yeah.
think it's going to end
Yeah.
automatically. So I'll just tell you quickly. I
Yes.
wake up,
Yes.
I just wake up and then I meditate for 10 minutes. And this is a I am meditation. So basically you say I am enough, I am lovable, I am strong. So you are just saying positive things to yourself and you're training your subconscious mind, right? So this is how it works.
Oh.
Must try this meditation and you'll see drastic changes in you because I have felt that for
Okay.
myself, right?
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
want
Yeah.
to ask
I'll
you,
try.
is this a 15-minute session or 25? Because I think by this time it usually ends.
Yeah, and I think I have also I mean taken subscription for 15-minute session only. I don't know. I am also surprised. Like it's been 20 minutes now,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Still the session
You know,
continue.
usually what happens after 19 minutes, the meeting is over. Like it gets over automatically by default. But this is happening for the first time. I don't know. So let's keep talking.
Yeah, I got lucky. I
Me
don't
too.
know. But yeah, I am
Yeah.
also surprised. Yes.
Seriously, because I have because it's my third day and I've been noticing that once it's 19 minutes for a 15-minute session, when it pass over 19 minutes, it usually gets over. Like it ends basically.
Yeah, I mean it's my 95th session. I have a good experience. Like sometimes we
Exactly.
are discussing some important thing and it gets
Uh-huh.
disconnected.
Yeah,
So
and
yeah, I was
that's the
expecting the
worst
same.
part.
That's why I didn't ask you.
Same here,
Yeah.
same here, same here. So I think I don't know what's going on, but yeah, if you feel like talking, we can definitely talk. I don't have any problem with that. All right.
Yeah, yeah, it's fine because I think it will get disconnected. I mean, if it is like
After a
by
while.
mistake, then it will not
I understand. I understand. Okay. So yeah, you can share anything, like you tell me something about your hobbies
Yeah,
and
let me
everything.
ask you some questions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what do you do apart from Clapingo?
Okay. Apart from Clapingo, I write content for a tea company in Delhi. So I work as a
Oh,
content writer as
okay.
well. That's a freelancing job, by the way. And if I talk about my passion, I love photography. So basically,
Wow.
I make cinematic reels, cinematic videos, and I post them on Instagram. So I'm working, like I have this page on Instagram as well because I really love to shoot videos. I'm from Uttarakhand, by the way. So
You're
have you
from
heard about?
Uttarakhand,
Yes, I'm from Nainital
the
basically.
beautiful place.
Yeah, I'm from Nainital. Have you heard
Wow,
about
wow,
Nainital?
wow, wow. Yes,
Nainital,
yes, I have heard about.
exactly. So I
I
was
want to
born
visit
and
that place.
it's a beautiful place with this mango-shaped lake. So I was born and brought up there itself, right?
Okay, and
So
now,
right now I'm in Gurgaon.
okay,
Yeah, because everything, like all of my work is here itself. So I'm also like pursuing for a photography course. After, maybe I'll start it after some months. So I was here to research about that because I want to do it
okay,
professionally because as of now I'm using my mobile phone for the reels and everything. So basically what I do is I shoot mountains and sunrise, sunsets, trees, only nature. So I don't shoot myself, but I shoot the nature and I just add some ambient music into the videos and
oh, I
it
see.
looks beautiful after the post processing and editing. So that's what I do actually.
So
So
I think you
yeah,
must be on Instagram. You must be having a page or something to share
yes,
your
yes,
like.
I do have a page on Instagram and wherein I post my stuff, right?
Wow, that's so good.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's just out of
Wow.
curiosity and passion because this happened during COVID. So basically, I was stuck. I was like, what to do next. I already read a lot of books. Okay, I said let's try and open a page related to photography. So that's what I did. So I started posting few of my old pictures, and then I started making some reels. So it went well. So these days I'm not
Okay.
able to give a lot of time on my Instagram account, but that's fine. I think we should do one thing at a time. So it's completely fine.
Yeah, right. You
Mhm.
cannot just do everything at a time. You need to like
Exactly.
segregate stuff. Like I want to do this
Mm-hmm.
and this and this.
Mm.
Yes, you're
And
right.
I'm really bad at multitasking to be honest. So I think we should focus on one thing at a time, and that's how we become effective and efficient in that particular thing, right?
Males are always bad at multitasking.
No, I don't know if it's true. Like in general, it might not be true, but yeah, I used to do multitasking, but somehow you end up, just messing things around. So, like for
Complicating
example,
things. Yeah, right.
exactly. So, for example, if I'm texting right now and I'm talking to you, so I won't be able to focus on you. I won't be focused there itself. So I have to just have the sheer determination and focus to the person who am I talking with. I think that's the art of communication, but so that this is how it goes.
Yes, exactly. And I think it's better to do one thing and do the best out and like make out the best out of it
Exactly.
instead of juggling around multiple things.
Exactly. So that is my approach towards things. So have you read any
Okay, so
books
you
recently?
recently, I think I have started reading Tahira Kashyap's book.
Tahira Kashyap, I think.
Um,
Okay. Wife
yeah,
of Anurag.
it
Sorry,
was
sorry. Ayushman Khurrana, right?
Ayushmann Khurrana. Yeah,
I think
Tahira
she was
Kashyap Khurrana.
battling. She was battling cancer. I guess. Is
Yes,
she all right
cancer,
now?
cancer. Yeah,
She's
yes,
fine
yes,
now.
yes,
Glad to
yes.
know
She's
that.
fine now.
Mhm.
It was a.
So.
I think it is based on women. The book is based on women and their lives. I think she has written her own story. I have just
Mhm.
started it yesterday, maybe. So I'll be reading that book now. But yeah, now as you have motivated me a lot about Think Like a Monk, I'm going to buy that book and watch because
Exactly.
I like reading. Actually, I like traditional way of reading. I don't like reading online and all. That's
Uh-huh.
why I think I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
buy that book.
Yeah, I know that's the best thing. You should have a book in your hand. When once you use these screens for reading, I think it hinders your
You feel
eyesight as well.
sleepy.
Why?
Yeah,
I
and
don't
I
feel
feel
sleepy.
sleepy. I feel sleepy.
Exactly. Whenever I read through screens, I thought you're saying I look like a sleepy person at the moment. I was like, wait, let me check my eyes. Okay, so all right, speaking of think like a monk, once you read this, there will be a voice of Jay Shetty inside your head. You'll feel like he is reciting the story to you. That's what happened with me because I used to
Oh.
listen to him a lot, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah. Actually,
does it happen with you also? Like there's a voice in your head while you read something?
no, because I listen to him only. I haven't read his book, and
Hmm.
nothing has happened. Like I'm listening to someone and I'm reading. But yeah, if you think about someone, then I think yeah, I can relate to it, but not completely.
Okay. All right. I think when you read book, you also come across a lot of new words. So that is also helpful
Yeah,
because there are a lot of words which has like synonyms are there. Like for a word like confused, we have a few synonyms. So you get to learn a new formal words as well, like beautiful formal words which are there in English language. And once you
okay.
start
I
using
just
these
hope.
words, mhm, like once you start using
I
these
just
words,
hope.
oh, sorry. I'm
Hmm.
really sorry. There's a conversation overlap. So you start first.
No, I was just saying. I just hope it is not that difficult to read. Otherwise, I would not
No,
understand anything.
no. I'll tell you something. It's very moderate. To be honest, you'll be able to remember everything. Actually, sometimes it happens when you read a book which has this rich language. Because I read this book the other day. I'll tell you my experience. It's a book by Arundhati Roy. Have you heard about Arundhati Roy?
I have her
Okay.
book with me.